episode, Until Winterfest. Alpha will consolidate all we have accomplished. There is no one to truly challenge our world champion. Will Ospreay does not know the fury that awaits him when he faces Matt Hardy. The Lucha Brothers have avoided every obstacle thrown at them by the Usos. No one stands in our way. We have all the power.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Wednesday Night Storm. One episode to go until Winterfest. We will run down the card as it stands right now for you a little bit later in the show. But right now, of course, we open with the GAW Academy Showcase. Both members competing today will be part of the upcoming GAW Academy series. And again, after Winterfest, we will have some more information about that for you. Entering the ring now is Eddie Hernandez. This guy is an absolute fighting champ. As you look at some of his accolades here, former Glory Kickboxing middleweight champion, former Bare Knuckle FC competitor. The only reason he wasn't a champion there was because he left to come to the GAW Academy, where he has since formed the Hernandez brothers, one of the most feared gangs in the academy. Eddie Hernandez, the name of his game is picking apart his opponent. He may be undersized, but he has as good of a wrestling brain as anyone out there. This guy's going to be a star for a long time, and you'll probably see it tonight. And competing against Eddie Hernandez, we welcome FLYBOY to the arena. FLYBOY, this guy has one of the most unique stories in all of the GAW Academy. This is a former U.S. Air Naval Anglico, that is Air Naval Gunfire Liaison Company. When he was in the Air Force Academy, he was an NCAA Division I Wrestling All-American, and he is the only man in the GAW Academy, other than Gladiator, to notch a win over Yun-Son Park. And of course, if you've been watching GAW for any length of time, you know how big of an accomplishment that is, given how well Yun-Son Park has ingratiated himself to the GAW main roster since he's come up. 10-minute time limit in this Academy match. And I should note that we have now, this is the third Academy match we've seen since Nitro, and 2 of the 4 competitors have already made their way to the main roster. And both of them have fought for championships on pay-per-views, and Yun-Son Park won a championship. So the GAW Academy is almost certainly a one-way ticket to GAW success, and hopefully it will come for both of these men at some point. Like I said, both of them are going to be featured in the upcoming GAW Academy Showcase, the series that we are working on, which once again, I cannot stress enough, it is going to be absolutely amazing, and we are going to show you, we're going to tell you a lot more about that after Winterfest. You can see the athleticism from FLYBOY. Like I said, former U.S. Air Naval Anglico, that is one of the elite units in the U.S. military. FLYBOY is as athletic as they come, but also comes with a traditional wrestling background, which matches up very well against Eddie Hernandez, who, like I said, is one of the smartest wrestling minds that you will see, and at such a young age as well. Beautiful neck breaker there from FLYBOY. Nice combination, and FLYBOY goes for the pin. Far leg hooked. Hernandez kicks out. This is the first meeting between these two men. I'm sure it won't be the last. Knee up from FLYBOY, going for the lariat, and Eddie Hernandez trips him into the bottom rope, or the middle rope. And now Hernandez. Oh, big strike to the head of FLYBOY. Now Hernandez boasts a lot of athleticism himself. He will go up top for his patented top rope maneuvers that he often uses to finish matches. And keep an eye out for a beautiful corkscrew moonsault that he likes to pull out He calls it the speakeasy. We'll see if he goes to it in this match, and it looks like he just might. FLYBOY could be in trouble here as Hernandez heads up to the top rope. There goes for the speakeasy, and FLYBOY gets out of the way. FLYBOY now may be looking to set up a match-ending maneuver of his own. He uses a beautiful dead drop neck breaker that he calls missile drop. Both these guys, like I said, fantastically athletic. Both of them great wrestling minds, even at such young ages. I think we can expect a lot out of these two going forward, and this is exactly why we showcase these guys from the GAW Academy in matches like this. FLYBOY now has Hernandez in the corner. 3.5 minutes gone in this match. This has been an intense matchup, to say the least. FLYBOY now has Hernandez in a bad position here. German suplex from the top. What a move from FLYBOY, and that sets him up in a perfect position, going for the FLYBOY bomb, and Eddie Hernandez out of the way. Like I said earlier, Eddie Hernandez, it may not seem like it given his age. Okay, Hernandez is just 22 years old. He is the youngest Glory kickboxing champion in history. And he has one of the savviest minds that you will ever see. Beautiful enziguri to a kneeling Hernandez from FLYBOY. And you can see the intensity has already gotten to both of these men. Both of them have had to take breaks to catch their breath. They have never performed in front of a crowd this large, so, you know, you can see maybe not the nerves, but wow, look at this. Hernandez, beautiful Hurricane Rana. Hernandez's athleticism really paying dividends right now, and FLYBOY catches the drop kick into a gut stomp. The adrenaline flowing for both of these men. Hernandez clotheslines FLYBOY. We're halfway through this match. These GAW Academy showcases tend to be very competitive affairs. The previous winners since Nitro 9 were Gladiator and Kacy Catanzaro. And of course, Catanzaro will still get her US title match at Winterfest after Rousey needed Shayna Baszler to put Catanzaro away last episode. Hernandez with the flying knee strike goes for the cover, and look at that. Hernandez out of nowhere pulls out the win. The flying knee strike gets it done for the leader of the Hernandez brothers. One of the scariest fighters that you will see in the GAW Academy. FLYBOY can keep his head held high. Hernandez is a brutal competitor, and FLYBOY gave him everything he could handle. FLYBOY was so close to connecting with the FLYBOY bomb to end this match, and look at this, speakeasy almost connected from Eddie Hernandez. I can't believe Hernandez was still okay after that German suplex from the top. That was absolutely brutal. Eddie Hernandez wins in the GAW Academy Showcase. Congratulations to him. We will see both of these men on our upcoming Academy Series, and we are told that Ronda Rousey is making her way to the ring to address probably Kacy Catanzaro. Let's see what she has to say. I've been told the baddest woman on the planet must defend the US title at Winterfest. Makes sense, you need drawing power. But for it to be against Kacy Catanzaro, A woman who's disrespected my pedigree as the greatest combat athlete in history? Well, I'm going to show Kacy exactly what she's up against. She wants to disrespect my MMA credentials? Then at Winterfest, we will have the first ever mixed martial arts style match in the history of GAW. We'll be in the steel cage. 3 5-minute rounds, knockout or submission only. I'll have Kacy on the floor in 1 minute, just like every other woman who stepped in the octagon with me. Well, Ronda Rousey making it official. She will have to take on Kacy Catanzaro at Winterfest, and the match is officially made the first ever MMA rules match in the history of general admission wrestling. I gotta say, you know, I'm not always completely sold on, you know, these types of matches that very clearly favors one competitor over the other. In this case, it would be Ronda Rousey given her UFC background, but you know, I'm excited to see what Catanzaro can do. You know, she is nothing if not resilient. We've seen that already. So we'll see what Catanzaro is able to pull out here as the Lucha Brothers make their entrance here for our next match, because we got to talk about this. The Lucha Brothers will be challenging the Usos at GAW Winterfest. That match is official, and they will be taking on their Winterfest opponent here in non-title action, and maybe finally we can get a decisive finish out of this one, which has been eluding us for some time. The Usos make their entrance, GAW Tag Team Champions. They have quietly put together one heck of a reign as Tag Team Champions ever since episode 7. So they actually are coming fairly close to putting themselves in that conversation of longest tag team reign of all time. That record currently belongs to the Golden Lovers, Kenny Omega and Kota Ibushi. They set the record for most consecutive days as tag team champions at 278. The Usos could have a chance to come within spitting distance of that record. They'll have to beat the Lucha Brothers at Winterfest, and this would be a good way to get some momentum going forward. Again, non-title action here for the Usos. Maybe we will finally get some kind of decisive finish in this match. Hot start there from Jey Uso. Rey Fenix now has him in the corner, and Fenix immediately looking to set the tone here. Fenix lining him up. That sliding baseball drop kick underneath the bottom rope. Fenix has now started to make very heavy use of that as things have progressed here. He's used it to great effect. Jey Uso now back into the ring. Fenix goes up top. Fenix from the top going for the elbow drop, and Jey Uso, I should say, out of the way of Fenix's elbow drop. Roll up there from Uso. Referee calls for the rope break. These two teams will go at it at Winterfest. We don't know what or if there will be any kind of match stipulation other than the title, of course, being on the line. The Usos still not clear if they are officially aligned with Alpha or what's going on here, but certainly they have benefited from Alpha's help in the past. So the best I can say, like Hangman Page, they appear to be some kind of mercenaries within Alpha's ranks. Look at this, Rey Fenix, beautiful arm drag. Rey Fenix, one of the most adept competitors when it comes to flying off that top rope. Incredibly athletic. Jey Uso, another DDT, plants Rey Fenix. These two teams, no strangers to each other, of course, but we haven't actually seen a decisive finish between them. ever since the finals of the tournament. And now look at this. Rey Fenix has Jey Uso up into a super kick and package pile driver combination. Jimmy Uso there to break it up. Little reversal of roles there. Of course, it's usually Pentagon that delivers that package pile driver. Look at Uso now trying to wear down Pentagon, as Pentagon is new into this match, and Jey Uso immediately tries to wear him down with that camel clutch. And now sends Pentagon into the corner. Jey Uso not going to tag right now. Instead, Pentagon out of the way. Uso could be in trouble here. Pentagon, nice power bomb. More frequent tags here from the Lucha Brothers as opposed to the Usos. Kind of surprising. Jey Uso able to fight off the tag out of the corner. And Jey now may be able to tag in his brother finally in this match. No. Pentagon able to fight his way out of it. Pentagon, look at the strength here, hoisting up the tag team champ into the gutbuster. That can't feel good. That's for sure. Super kick attempt from Pentagon, countered by Jey Uso. Of course, the Usos use the super kicks very frequently and to great effect. They know what to look for. It's been all Jey Uso so far in this match. And Jey Uso now going up top, 4 minutes in. Pentagon in the center of the ring. Uso splash. That could be the end of proceedings right there. Jey Uso goes for the pin, and Rey Fenix is there to break things up. Jey Uso trying to put Fenix away, and Fenix actually gets a few elbows up. Nice job there from Rey Fenix, coming out to play defense for his partner. You got to think Jey Uso is thinking tag right here. I think Jimmy's got to get in this match at some point. The Lucha Brothers will absolutely wear you down. And Pentagon, was that mind games or was it a mistake right there? Jey Uso does get the tag to brother Jimmy. And now Jey Uso setting up Pentagon for an assisted Samoan drop. Pop-up Samoan drop there. Jimmy Uso going up top. Rey Fenix was there. Uso splash, and Pentagon gets the knees up. Jimmy Uso just had to delay that for a little bit because Rey Fenix was there. He had to make sure that Fenix was not going to throw him off the top. And Jimmy Uso now, nice forearm from Pentagon. Straight to the head, and Pentagon now. Pentagon makes the tag, and Rey Fenix now, Jimmy could be in trouble. Super kick into the package pile driver. That time it was done the right way round, but right there Jey Uso was in a position to break up the pin. That's twice now the Lucha Brothers thought that the match could be over. And Rey Fenix, what's he doing? He went straight after Jey Uso. Pulled him down onto the ring apron. What was he doing? He's allowed Jimmy Uso to get to his feet, and it looks like it is a mistake. Jimmy Uso tries to take the advantage in the match, and look at this. Rey Fenix with the Hurricane Rana sends him straight into that second rope, and Fenix now on the run. Jimmy Uso gets the tag, just reaches around Rey Fenix onto brother Jey. Jey Uso made his way to his feet, and a gut buster there from Rey Fenix. Fenix now, the Lucha Brothers could be in control of this match, but a big lariat from Jey Uso. Jey has been in this position before. He's fought valiantly out of just this scenario several times. And now going for the cover, as you can see, Jimmy Uso makes his way to his feet. Rey Fenix kicks out at one, but that may be more of a time-wasting maneuver than anything else. Back at even strength, here are the Usos. Rey Fenix dumps Jey into friendly territory, and now once again, for the third time, super kick, package pile driver. Didn't take long to set that one up, but again, Jimmy Uso is there and he breaks things up. Pentagon sends him into the corner, but doesn't do much with him, and again, sends him back. This is an interesting strategy from these two. Jimmy Uso able to fight his way out. Allows Jey Uso to get to his feet, but he eats the kick from Pentagon. Eight minutes into this match, and really the Lucha Brothers seem to have controlled a lot of things here, but again, the Usos very resilient, very smart, and they pick their battles very wisely. And you wonder when the Lucha Brothers might start to tire a little bit, might start to get a little fatigued. Pentagon into the corner, and Jey Uso sends him face first into the turnbuckle and a jumping headbutt. And then jawbreaker from Pentagon. I mean, you know, this guy's got to be entered into concussion protocol after this match. That's all I'm saying. The Lucha Brothers now, again, the frequent tags coming into play. Double back elbow. Jey Uso trying to make his way over to his partner. Rey Fenix intercepts him, and now Fenix getting in some of this MMA style offense. Fenix lets him run headfirst into the turnbuckle. Step up Gamangiri. Stops the forearm, and Fenix, House of Fire since getting into this match, trying to put Jey Uso on the top rope, I bet, for the Blackfire driver. Jey Uso smart enough to get out of the way of that one. And now, Jey Uso, homage to his father Rikishi with a Samoan death drop. Both Usos have made heavy use of that particular move. And Rey Fenix now, after taking the death drop, again goes for the jawbreaker. Both of these Lucha Brothers are going to have to be entered into concussion protocol after this match. This has been a hard-fought match from both teams. Hopefully this does mean that we're getting an actual finish, a real result to this match. Super kick attempt from Jey Uso, dodged by Rey Fenix. And Fenix going for the lariat. Jey Uso drop toe hold into the middle rope. Well done, and now Jey Uso choking him against the middle rope, trying to drive the air out of Rey Fenix, and Rey Fenix just able to reach over, make the tag to Pentagon. Pentagon lariat kick, lariat combination. Look at that, Pentagon easily able to shift the momentum, even though he's working short-handed right now. Maybe going for the package pile driver. Jey Uso hits him with that spinning back heel kick. And Jey Uso now going up top. Pentagon could be in trouble here. Uso splash. Pentagon gets the knees up. Well done from Pentagon, but Jey Uso catches him into that double underhook suplex. Rey Fenix has made his way back onto the apron. All I can say is I hope this means we're getting a decision, one way or the other. That's all I want. Another boot to the gut caught by Jey Uso, now into the single leg crab. And we know that Jey Uso, both Usos, make extensive use of these secondary submissions to soften up their opponents for a tequila sunrise, which they have used to win matches in the past. It's very effective. Pentagon once again waiting for Jey Uso, and Uso gets the elbow in. Several times Pentagon has tried to set up the package pile driver. It hasn't worked. Maybe they can get something started here in the corner. Pentagon could have Uso in trouble here. Elbow to Uso. I thought maybe the tag was coming from Pentagon. The tag does come from Jey Uso. Into brother Jimmy goes for the corkscrew forearm, and Pentagon slams him face first into the mat. Pentagon looking for the cover now. It's been late in the match, and Jimmy Uso kicks out. Again, momentum is the only thing at stake here. Title not on the line. Jimmy Uso went for a slam, and Pentagon answers with the Hurricane Rana. Uso back body drop onto the floor, and now they've made their way onto that hard ramp. I'm a little worried about what these two can do right now. I'm a little concerned, and you gotta be a little, oh my God, Jimmy Uso, oh, teardrop suplex onto the concrete ramp. Oh my Lord. Jimmy Uso has Pentagon up, jawbreaker. I can't believe Pentagon is still able to stand. I was a little concerned that we were going to see another count out. Looks like we're safe for now. Pentagon now, I don't know how he's even still has feeling in his arms. To be honest with you, after taking that teardrop suplex onto the concrete, that just shows you, for as high-flying and athletic as the Lucha Brothers are, they come with some serious credibility when it comes to their toughness, when it comes to their ability. Sling blade from Pentagon, double foot stomp, goes for the kick. Jimmy Uso catches it. What a belter of a match we have here. This has been unbelievable. Pentagon gets out of another slam attempt there and kicks him straight in the shin. Pentagon played soccer all of his life growing up, football as they call it in Mexico, and clearly it's paying off. Some of the most devastating kicks in the business. Pentagon looking to set up another devastating double team maneuver. Kick to the gut from Jimmy Uso. And just like that, momentum swings, and now it's back. Jimmy Uso face first into the turnbuckle. Pentagon sends him back into the corner, but Rey Fenix is not there. Phoenix is down on the apron, maybe catching his breath. Pentagon, look at that, lifts Jimmy Uso straight up into the air. That shows you the strength from Pentagon. And now, Pentagon, Zero Miedo. He's gonna slow this match down. You can't say it's not effective. Jimmy Uso has to fight out of this chin lock. And he does, couple of elbows to the gut. But look at that, I think the elbow earlier from Pentagon may have busted Jimmy Uso open. You can see him bleeding from his forehead. That's what it's all about in GAW, some of the most physical wrestling you will see. Nice deep arm drag from Jimmy. We're approaching the ending stages of this match here. Just 5 minutes to go, and Pentagon gets the boot in. Pentagon now has him up. Pump handle, half Nelson driver. Pentagon stacks him. Jimmy Uso could be in trouble, and Pentagon released the pin. Pentagon released the pin after Rey Fenix. Rey Fenix made contact with Pentagon, and Pentagon released the pin, but the referee counted it anyway. What is this referee doing? You could see clearly that Jey Uso actually threw Rey Fenix into Pentagon, and Pentagon released the pin. Because of it, the referee kept counting. You know what? It is a finish, it's a decision, I suppose, but it didn't seem right. That did not seem right. Folks, we need to get straight to backstage right now. We're told that Shayna Baszler has caught up with Asuka backstage, and we have a camera. Folks, I wish we could spend more time talking about that absolutely absurd finish that we've just seen in that tag match, but we've gone backstage here with our camera. It appears that Shayna Baszler and Asuka have actually tracked each other down in full gear, and they are going to go at it before presumably they will face each other at Winterfest. At least that would be my guess. These two have not met in an official match, but they have absolutely beaten the hell out of each other in all kinds of, in different states, in different arenas, and now they are doing it here at the GAW, officially at GAW backstage. Unbelievable, and I'm just glad that we had a camera actually watching it back here, and look at Baszler slamming Asuka straight onto the floor. That unforgiving floor backstage, and Asuka gets the forearm in. This is about pride for Asuka. No other woman in Asuka's title reign has hurt her physically the way that Shayna Baszler has. And while Baszler's Blue Bloods teammate Ronda Rousey has elevated the stature of the US title and is now bringing the first ever MMA rules match to GAW, Shayna Baszler is looking to end the legendary reign of Asuka. I don't know if it'll happen, but no one is as physically intimidating as Shayna Baszler, that's for sure. And who is going to deliver the final blow here? It could be Baszler. That's really solidifying herself as the biggest threat that Asuka has seen. Look at this double gut wrench suplex from Shayna Baszler. And Baszler could be looking to finally send Asuka a message here, and Asuka instead into the arm trap DDT. The world champ will be taken seriously. She will not be taken lightly by Shayna Baszler, and I think she's about to show her, looking for the Empress combination, and Baszler saw it coming. These two women looking to show each other who is the true most intimidating force in GAW. I wouldn't want to see either of these women in the ring, given their incredible power and their history as mixed martial artists. Of course, Asuka bringing the deadly Empress combination. Oh my goodness. Giant right hand from Asuka absolutely floors Shayna Baszler. Again, the Queen of Spades. Just look at what she got. Oh, Shayna Baszler with a set of brass knuckles that she hid underneath her UFC glove. Unbelievable, but Asuka fighting back. I can't believe she's still standing after getting punched right in the mouth by those brass knuckles, and Baszler has her in a dangerous position against that breaker box. We've seen Buddy Murphy slam Samoa Joe back first into that. That was all the way back in the final Wednesday Night Storm before Bash at the Beach. We saw Buddy Murphy do that. It didn't help Jay White defeat Samoa Joe for the World Championship, that's for sure. Maybe Baszler will have a different result here working against Asuka. Baszler bringing Asuka close to the parking lot, and now Baszler's got herself a chair. Of course she does. This is how Baszler fights right here, and going to use it on Asuka's legs. Asuka gets out of the way. Baszler drops the chair and sends Asuka flying. Yeah, security, get the hell out of there. That's not a smart place. That's not a smart place to be at all. I wouldn't want to be anywhere near these two. Baszler drops Asuka onto her knee. Neck breaker from Baszler. These two fighting all over this backstage area. Again, it's all about showing that dominance. Crucifix driver from Asuka. I thought that knocked Baszler clean out. That's definitely what it looked like to me. Again, looking for the Empress combination. This is all about the mind games. This is all about showing supremacy. And both of these women, you can tell, just looking to put the other woman down. Show her what could be coming at GAW Winterfest. Asuka trying to look for that Empress combination again, but Baszler floors her. And now Baszler sends her back out. Again, they've just been going all over this damn arena. It's amazing that no one's actually come back here to stop these two, but I don't know, would you want to get in the middle of this? Baszler with a flying knee straight to Asuka's jaw. And now I thought Asuka was done after that. Wow, and now Baszler has Asuka into the neck breaker. And finally, Asuka is out. Shayna Baszler has let Asuka know who is boss. But will that happen at Winterfest? We'll just have to see. Not much time now until GAW's annual holiday party, and of course, that means it's time to reveal the final 3 teams in this year's GAW Christmas party. So gather around a fire and hold your family close. It's not too long now until Winterfest begins. Here are the 6 men already announced, and now let's go on to the final 6 competitors. Team 4 will see 2 longtime rivals put aside their differences, hopefully, as Tama Tonga will pair up with Nick Jackson of the Young Bucks. Team 5 is a mashup of 2 men who have combined lost 9 matches since Nitro 9 and won 0. It's Adam Cole and the highly controversial Hangman Adam Page. And finally, for the first time ever, GAW will be welcoming a team of legends to the fold. GAW's first foreign-born champion, Kazuchika Okada, the greatest cruiserweight champion of all time, Rey Mysterio. Two legends will team up for the first time ever. Now tell me how those socks under the tree are treating you. Those Lucha Boys won their title match fair, but that doesn't change the fact every time they see us, they're running for the hills. But guess what, Us? Anything those boys do, the Usos could whoop their ass. So if they want to escape every fight they're in, then let's do it. At Winterfest is going to be Escape the Cage for our tag team titles. And you know what it means when you get in the cage with us. Well, folks, the GAW Christmas party is set. The lineup is set for that. Of course, we know the Intercontinental Championship, we know the Tag Team Championship, we know the US Championship, and now it's time for us to find the destiny for Aleister, the destiny of Aleister Black for the GAW World Championship. We were informed by Alpha last episode that this match would decide Aleister Black's opponent at Winterfest. It'll be 5 men, 1 fall, the first of which is Jon Moxley. He has taken a break from his excursions over in New Japan, which, by the way, Moxley, we're told, is very close to earning himself an IWGP World Championship match. So good luck to him there, but he is also very close to earning himself a GAW World Championship match. Joining Mox is half of the Limitless Legion, Keith Lee. Earns himself a place here, and a big reason for that is because of his connection with both Kenny Omega and Samoa Joe. Lee has impressed in many of his bouts, and so he earns a shot at the GAW World Championship. Congratulations to Keith. Of course, the mandatory representative of the Blade Runners. I say mandatory, of course it's not, but you know, you'd be forgiven for thinking that that Blade Runner representation was made mandatory by someone in GAW. Drew McIntyre will be the one. Jay White has had his chance at World Championship gold several times. He's come up short each time, and so now Drew McIntyre gets his opportunity at the World Championship. He already fought for the title against Aleister Black earlier, so he will get a chance at some revenge for his now longtime rival, Aleister Black. He's got to go through 4 other men to do it. Fourth man coming out. Yeah, okay. The man known as Hunter coming out here. He is the Alpha representative in this match, and one can only cringe at the idea of Hunter winning this match, which would set up an Alpha versus Alpha match at Winterfest. And I'm sure you'll join me in praying that that will not be the case, that Hunter will not win and give us that match. I mean, granted, we haven't heard from Aleister Black, and the last time we saw him, he was preventing Hunter from beating down Keith Lee in the back. So, you know, we're not sure where the relationship stands right now, but still, I'd rather not find out.
I thought I heard the old man say, leave her, Johnny.
Final man in, and this is because he finished second in that elimination match for Intercontinental Championship #1 contendership. The Pirate King, Edward Jack. He fought valiantly in that match, notched an elimination over Bobby Lashley, and very nearly eliminated the eventual winner, Will Ospreay, with the Crow's Nest. Edward Jack will get a chance to fight for the World Championship should he go through these 4 men here. And this is what we know. The winner here will go to Winterfest to take on World Champion Aleister Black. It is a chance at GAW immortality to add your name to the list of men who won the World Championship. And these men are just seconds away, potentially, from doing just that. 5-man, 1 fall. It's the main event. Final match before Winterfest. Let's go. Beginning of this match, I would be remiss if I didn't give you an update on Samoa Joe and the former world champion, GAW fan favorite, one of my favorites. He is now out of the hospital after being attacked brutally by Hunter. Look at this, Keith Lee showcasing his athleticism, unbelievable. Now you always forget a man his size can move like that. Edward Jack now has Moxley in trouble in the ring. McIntyre is there to break things up. Jack rolls Moxley into Boston Crab, and once again McIntyre is there to break it up. So Samoa Joe is out of the hospital. He is resting at home, but I can't exactly say resting comfortably. He does have a broken C4 vertebra in his back, as well as a dislocated shoulder and some torn ligaments in his hips. McIntyre, future shock DDT onto Edward Jack on the outside. So that's what I can tell you right now. Hunter, oh no, Hunter. Low blow to Lee on the outside, but Lee shakes that one off. Maybe he saw it coming. All these men fighting on the outside. Jack slams McIntyre. And now Keith Lee with a ground zero onto Hunter on the outside. We don't see him bust that one out very much. Keith Lee looking great so far in this match. I should also say, by the way, Kenny Omega is still resting at home. We haven't been able to contact him, but we have heard from family and friends that Omega is at least out of the hospital. You can see Lee going straight after Hunter, and I don't blame him. Uh-oh, Moxley looking for Death Rider onto Edward Jack, and Jack able to get the arm drag. Lee now could have Hunter in trouble. These are the only 2 men in the ring. Lee goes for the cover. McIntyre and Moxley both trying to get in to break it up, and both of them do, although they had to fight to get there. Lee is singularly focused on dealing with Hunter right now. Glasgow kiss attempt from McIntyre, countered by Moxley. Moxley beating down McIntyre in the ring. Moxley goes for the cover. McIntyre went for the cover. Moxley kicks out. Lee could have Moxley in trouble here. Look at the strength of Keith Lee. Deadlift powerbomb from the Limitless One. Moxley facebuster onto Edward Jack. And now Moxley and Lee alone in the ring. Moxley goes for the back rake on Keith Lee. Meanwhile, Hunter and McIntyre fighting on the outside. Lee has Moxley up into vertical suplex. Hunter seems to have gotten the better of Drew McIntyre. You know, I don't want to say it, I don't want to put this energy out there, but as an unbiased commentator, I have to at least bring it up, the possibility that someone from the Blade Runners or someone from Alpha could get involved here. Again, I hate to bring that possibility up. Moxley was looking for the powerbomb on Lee, and his back gave out. McIntyre showcasing the strength on Hunter. Meanwhile, Keith Lee working on John Moxley in the ring. Edward Jack has gotten back in. McIntyre fights himself off of that top rope. Kick from the high seas from Edward Jack. Absolutely plants John Moxley. And now Lee has Edward Jack into a single leg grab. McIntyre there to break it up, and he caught the referee. McIntyre caught the referee on the back as he was trying to break that one up. And Hunter now has McIntyre in trouble. Hunter, oh no! It's that same maneuver that he used on Ricky Steamboat that put Ricky Steamboat out of commission. I don't know the name of it. Look at this, Hunter into the camel clutch, wrenching back on Drew McIntyre, but the referee's not around. to make a count or recognize a submission. McIntyre is able to get out. Moxley finds his way back in, and we have an absolute cluster in the ring right now. Beautiful drop kick from Edward Jack. Future shock DDT onto Moxley. McIntyre showing Moxley who's boss right now. Keith Lee tossed back in by Edward Jack. Tremendous strength from the Pirate King. Edward Jack working on Keith Lee right now. Moxley, elbow onto McIntyre. Lee into the single leg crab. Moxley with the drop kick. And now Lee could have Moxley in trouble. Lee has Moxley up. Lee, spirit bomb onto Moxley. Moxley wisely hooks his arm over that bottom rope, but Lee rolls him out of it. Hunter gets to his feet, but the referee counting. Keith Lee has won. In front of Hunter, Keith Lee is going to Winterfest. Keith Lee hit the spirit bomb on Jon Moxley. And Hunter couldn't get in to break it up in time. Look at that low blow early on from Hunter onto Keith Lee, but Lee was prepared for it. This was the Death Rider attempt from Moxley onto Edward Jack. Keith Lee is going to Winterfest. Congratulations to Keith Lee. He is the #1 contender. Folks, that is it. Winterfest is up next, but first, we've got an announcement. We cannot wait to see you all for Winterfest, but first, we would like to confirm our main event. Following months of brutal attacks, Women's World Champion Asuka will face Shayna Baszler of the Blue Bloods for the World Championship. The match will be no holds barred, however, both the Kirifuda Clutch and Asuka Lock will be banned. Can the Queen of Spades end one of the most dominant title reigns in the history of this company? GAW Winterfest begins next episode, and we can't wait.
Congratulations, Mr. Lee. You will be the next one in the line of men who fall to Alpha. We have all the draw. We have all the influence. We have all the power. We are together, and we will not be stopped. The age of Alpha is forever.